And it's your boy Skills, coming out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You know, I'm one of the 5 members of Cypher Squad. It's my logo, our logo right here. You know, it's my group since like middle school, high school. No label, independent though. I still do my own solo thing for the most part.
When did you decide this is what you wanted to do, and then Skills is the name?
So I started really making music around when I was like 13, and I would just like I would write poetry and stuff. Like I was big into Tupac and Bone Thugs and like Eminem, of course, and I would do remixes to their beats. You know what I'm saying? So like I get like Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop Dogg was one of them, and I just took that flow and I just like redid some of the words, but I kept it the same kind of flow. And people in my school, in like high school, you know, was really just kind of fucking with it. You know, I perform it at lunch, you know what I'm saying? Get on the lunch table and niggas beat on the table, and I just, you know, spit that shit. And, you know, just seeing like people was fucking with it, I was like, I'm finna start rapping like for real, for real. So then I really just started taking my poetry and turning it into rap, you know what I'm saying? Putting it on beats and stuff. So that's really how I started off. So like 13, 14.
Who really inspired you, or what inspired you to really get into this game?
Tupac. He the greatest of all time, man. You know, just everything he stood for as a person, and not just the music, was really what touched me and inspired me. And you know, then I found out that like he started doing poetry first and then turned it into music. So I was already kind of doing that, so I was like, all right, I'm finna do it. And I don't know, like I used to just write all the time, and Tupac would just drop, like more than your average artist. Like, so, you know, I was just like, man, you know, I wanna, if I'ma do it, I gotta do it like Pac. I gotta, you know, I gotta work every day on it. Like I can't just do it like 5 days out the week and be cool with it, you know what I'm saying? Like Pac was like on some 24/7, this is what we doing. And so I was like, that's what I'm finna be doing then. So.
What was the title of your first song?
So you talking like recorded or wrote? Okay, so the first song that I recorded, it was called Free Agent, and it was on one of the old Dipset beats that the Heatmakers produced. I forgot what the beat was called, what the original song was, but I didn't have access to original beats. I didn't know producers yet, so like I just had, you know, I download beats off LimeWire, you know what I'm saying? This is before you was ripping them off of YouTube. I was going to LimeWire, getting the instrumentals, and yeah, it was called Free Agent, and it was just like talking about like being a free agent in this rap game, but like I want a deal, like, you know, some young stuff, but yeah.
So after the first song, what went on with Skills?
This dude at school, he dropped a song. He dropped a little, he found out what I was doing. I felt like he was trying to take my shine. So everybody wasn't talking about my song no more. They was talking about dude's song. So I'm like, all right, I see, I gotta be prepared for moments like this. So I just started recording it every single day, all day. Like, that's all I did. You know what I'm saying? I had a little home studio, me and my homie Cypher Squad. And I came back like 2 days after old boy dropped that song. I wanted to come back the next day, but I couldn't get in the studio that day. So I came back the day after that, had a new song, dropped it. Now everybody was fucking with me again and shit. So that's when I was like, this is what I gotta do. I gotta start recording, you know, every single day, just so I can always have material on deck for whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm competitive, so I've always been that way. When you competitive, I feel like it forces you to expand, you know what I'm saying? Because some artists can't do all kinds of music. You put them here and that's all they can do. But I want to be the best.
Since the competition helped you become a better artist, how many projects have you released?
Okay, so I used to do this Superman thing. I used to call myself Superman of this rap shit. You know, I'm big into comic books and shit like that, by the way. So you hear a lot of that shit in my music. So either way, my first mixtape ever was called Superman of this rap shit. Then my second mixtape was Sound of Superman. Third one was Man of Steel. The fourth one was Superman Returns, aka Destined for Greatness. Philly Flyboy made that cover. That's when I really started getting more serious and spending money, because I did all my own covers for the first three. So we got the 4 mixtapes. After I dropped Man of Steel, I dropped my first album with a producer named Adlib. It's called Watch and Learn. And on that album, we did it like old school Eric B and Rakim style, where like he produced every beat and I did all the vocals, all the writing. So we had I dropped my first album with Dude, and then I dropped my 4th mixtape. So we 5 projects in. Then after that, I dropped The Game Needs Me, which is another album. So 4 mixtapes, 2 albums. And that was like 3 years ago, and now we here. And I stopped doing music for like a year, and I just started again like 15 months ago. I never took no break before. It was the only time I ever did, and I really thought I was not gonna do music no more. But I'm back, and I ain't never finna go nowhere. And since I came back, I dropped 1 project called For Free. So 4 mixtapes, 2 albums, and a mixtape. So there we go. So what was that? 8 projects in, and they're all 80 minutes long. All of them. That's the most a CD can hold, is 80 minutes. So that's like my little niche right there. I'm not giving you no CD that, when you burn a CD or whatever, because I got it online. You download it, you put it on the CD. Ain't no more room on that CD now. You can't add nobody else shit on my shit. None of that shit. And every song will fit, you know what I'm saying, on 1 disc. So that's my little thing, and I'm always gonna give you 80 minutes. Some people say I'm tripping. They do little EPs, 4 songs and shit. Like, nah, I'm giving you a lot of music. That's what I do. Why not? So,
what's the name of your latest project?
It's called For Free, and it's for free. It's a mixtape and an album together. So I came up with this thing called the mixed tape instead of a mixtape, because I'm mixed. My pops is black, my mom is white. Plus, like I said, it's not just a mixtape, but it's more than an album, because it's both together. So it's like, the first song is an original song. The second one is like an industry beat. Original, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So that's what I got for free. It's only on Audio Mac. So go get it. For free. The number 4, F-R-E-E, 1 word.
Some of the producers, some of the features on this project you got here.
Features, I got Lil White, from that fuck with 3-6 Mafia. I got Sincere. I got let's see here. I got my man Spades on there. There's a few more. I don't really got too many. I got Ray Nitty on there. I got Munch Lauren. I got a few features on there, like Milwaukee mainly, besides Lil White. Producer-wise, we got my man PBZ Beats on there. I got Big Head. He produced that Gucci Gang beat for Lil Pump. My man Trill Gates is on there. Him and PBZ did the beat Lit, featuring Lil White. Let's see here. And I got a lot of other producers on there. You gotta go check it out.
How did you come across some of your major producers? How did that come together?
Mainly, so I've been building relationships with producers online and personally, like when I travel. And some of these dudes, like, I've been messing with them before they blew up. So, like, I was already getting beats from them, you know what I'm saying, and already fucking with them before they start doing beats for industry artists. So, after, you know what I'm saying, that happened, I hit them up, like, yo, we keep that business going, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. A lot of times they reach out to me. I got a huge fan base online, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times producers they hit me up, you know, and kind of just give me beats so I can rap on them, and you know, we just like network like that.
Tell the viewers some of the low points, some of the high points of your career.
Man, honestly, like my career just really getting started. Like I ain't even like, I'm just getting warmed up, barely, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't really had no low points in my career yet. I had some low points in my life, and that would be the time where I quit making music. My pops had passed, and I was going through something that I had never went through before in my life. And like I said, it was the only time I ever stopped making music, and I did for like a whole year. But I still didn't like, you know, get out the music all the way. Like I was managing Petty Hendrix, you know, shout out to Rebels Paris, the Drippin' Bear, y'all probably familiar with it. You know, I got the belt on right now, you know what I'm saying? Exclusive shit, you dig? So I was managing him, so like I still kept my foot in the music and around the scene. But man, I ain't gonna lie, it's been all ups for me, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just my mentality. It's always looking for the next thing. Like I'm not comfortable ever or content with what I'm doing yet. Like, so the only way to go is up for me. That's all I believe in, you know what I'm saying? It's the only thing I'm finna accept. So ain't no lows.
Give me your top 5 rappers. Give me your top 5 rappers of all time.
Rappers then. Well, Tupac #1. The other 4, I don't know if it's really in order, but like #1 always gonna be Tupac. I'm gonna say #2 is Lil Wayne. Yeah, #2 is Lil Wayne. And then the other 3, they ain't no order. So you got Eminem. I don't like his stuff recently. You disappointed me, but I know you the GOAT still, so it's all good. So you got Pac, Wayne, Eminem. You can say what you want, but Drake earned it already. So he #4 with him, and then #5. Damn, that's a hard one. Hove. Yeah, just Hove.
How can they follow you on social media?
So everything is the same. I got an official Facebook page, Skillz, $KILLZ. My Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, you name it, is all $killz. So it's at DOLLASIGNKILLZ, $killz, because they wouldn't let me use the actual $ for my URL, so I had to spell it out. So, but it's still Skillz, so go follow your boy. I need them.
This was your boy Skillz. You just heard his story. You need to follow him. If you're looking for new artists, you're tired of the same artists, you're looking for somebody new to listen to, somebody new to follow, check out Skillz. Straight out the Midwest, it's Mill Street TV. We always represent the real artists. We're going to give you the prospects as well as the major here on Mill Street TV. And until next time, I'm Kev G, the Skillz, and we out.